It's so simple that I can't believe it hasn't been done more, but it's mostly happening in Europe. So this weekend, 22-year-old dude in Poland was arrested because he posed like a mannequin all day long. And then when the mall closed, he got off of his mannequin stage and went in and broke into a jewelry store and stole all sorts of stuff.
Wow. What?
Thousands and thousands and thousands of stuff.
That is commitment.
Right.
He was a mannequin all day.
And he was in the front window. Was that an actual picture of him in the front window? Just like standing there like this?
Yep, all day long.
Wow.
He's all dressed all nice. He stood there all day long. And then when the lights go down to the mall and security takes off, he just comes off of there and goes right into a jewelry store and starts stealing all sorts of stuff. And it's not the first time he's done it.
Yeah.
They say they've got him like now that they know who he is. They've got him going to get designer clothes and brand shops. He's going through and getting food at different restaurants. He's been doing it all over town. And apparently it's been happening in Europe for a long, long time. They busted like 4 guys doing an entire display in Italy. And they came in at a designer clothing store late at night. All 4 of them got off and then started stealing all sorts of clothes before they were busted.
That's insane. But again, they got busted.
But they did get busted.
Yeah,
Don't try it.
That is the moral of the story. They got busted.
One too many times. All right, so we need to catch up with Candace here, who was really distraught going into the weekend. Hey, Candace, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Really good. All right, so just to recap this for those that didn't hear on Friday, you were really conflicted about what your fiancé wanted to do and help out.
Yeah, so my fiance has a friend. She's pregnant. The father isn't around. And she asked him to be in the delivery room. And I just kind of felt like that's an experience that me and him should share. And I also kind of felt like it was a slight to me because she was still trying to be number one in his life. And I just really wasn't comfortable with it. And so I was trying to figure out how am I going to tell him that I don't want him to do that.
And didn't you say that there was a level of this that you thought was just real petty on her part because you guys didn't get along real well and you thought that maybe she was doing this just to get under your skin?
Exactly. And that's how I felt like she was still trying to be like the number one woman in his life and not really acknowledging like our, that we're getting married and all of that kind of stuff. So I did feel like it was towards me that she was asking him to do that.
I think most of these guys in here were like, you know what? Let him help a friend out, where I was a little bit more reluctant about it.
Yeah, I think you were the only one that was like, yeah.
If she was doing this to be like strategic and manipulative.
If there's manipulation behind it, yeah, for sure. But at the same time, that's such a vulnerable position to be in that you do want somebody you know and trust in the room, especially if you're by yourself.
So how'd the conversation go with your fiance, and did you allow him in there?
So I gave it a lot of thought, and I just was like, you know what? Let's do it, but under the condition that I get to come in the room as well.
That was a joke. Candace, that was a joke. I threw that out there as a joke.
Well, I thought it was a really great idea to support my fiance and support the friendship. And somebody also made the point that it's about the baby and getting the baby out safely. And so I thought, you know what? Let me support everybody. I can be a team player, but under the condition that she understands, like, I'm here now, too. So this is my, olive branch to her to say, hey, I'm here for you as well. So, it went well.
Wasn't there a way to do that from outside the delivery room? If she just knows you're there, I think you're doing that. But I love how you're like, well, you know what? Whatever's safe for the baby. So if they need my help while I'm in there, that's the real reason why I'm doing it.
I guess I'll make the sacrifice.
2 extra hands can't hurt in this situation. Okay. All right.
No, I like how we're seeing her manipulation and trumping it with your manipulation. So you told him this, and now it's on him to tell her. Has she agreed to this? Has he agreed to this?
Well, they're going to have the conversation soon. So hopefully she will agree. But, I really just want to be there for everybody, just be a team player because it's enough drama going on. So, yeah.
But your fiance's like, all right, yeah, I see what you're saying, and we're...
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He is a good man because I would not take that to my friend.
Hell no.
I'm not going to lie to you. No way.
So did that happen over the weekend?
So he hasn't talked to her yet. The conversation is coming. So we're kind of more just I'm trying to help him be able to break it to her. But I think it's going to go well. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm just ready to be there. So, yeah.
Candace, when you have to use the term break it to her, typically go well doesn't follow that.
So you know this isn't going to go well. This is just you playing chess here with this woman.
Well, I think there may be some pushback, but I have some talking points already ready to go.
Oh.
So I think I'm going to be in the room. I'm going to be there. So, yeah.
I would love to hear what one of these talking points might be to turn him and turn her around, to enjoy this beautiful experience, all three of you guys together.
Well, I just want her to know, like, hey, girl, like, we're going to be here later on, so it's probably good that your baby meets me in the very beginning, and then we can build this bond right now.
Yeah.
You got any more?
Yeah, right. You're going to need more than that.
You're going to need a little more than that.
When are you planning on having this talk?
Probably in the next couple of days because she's due pretty quickly. So yeah, probably before the weekend for sure.
They can always come early too. You might want to do it today.
I mean, there's another talking point, Bert, is, I mean, there's two legs that need to be held, and he can't hold both of them. So she can hold the left one, and he can hold the right one.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just logistics at this
Could
point.
draw diagrams. I'm sure she'll be down. All right, Candace. Let us know how it goes after you talk to your man and see how she reacts to it also, okay?
Absolutely. Thank you guys so
All
much.
right,
I
thanks for
appreciate that.
sharing. That's not going to go well.
The Bert Show.